you know, different things like that to make sure that you're really carrying out and accomplishing whatever family goal that you have set. Okay. Academically, with you guys, I said that you can use instead of doing work/profession or professional for your goal area for whatever you want to get your degree in. You can have an accountability partner for somebody that you guys go to school with, where you guys both hold each other accountable because you might have the same major. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now you guys can start holding each other accountable and saying, hey, did you take such and such class? Did you take such and such class? We got to make sure that we sign up for those classes so that we can get our degree and so that we can stay on task and make sure that we graduate when we're supposed to graduate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have so you're not always gonna share your goals with the exact same people every single time. You may share different goals with different people so that those different people can help hold you accountable in accomplishing those goals. Okay? Make sure that you guys have dates of completion for the goals. Balance. And then the final thing is, just make sure that you guys put the goals after you guys complete them. Put them in a place where you guys can see them. Make sure that you have them located where you can see them on a regular basis, especially the short-term goals. Okay? Short-term goals are the stuff that's a month or less. So you want to remind yourself on a regular basis of what it is that you need to do in the next 30 days. Okay? To make sure that you guys do actually accomplish your long-term goals in the end.
Your little goals thing that you said you keep with you, does that have short and long-term goals on it?
Just short.
Just your short?
Just for the month, yeah.
Oh, just for the month, okay. Just curious.
Yeah, just for the month.
Are some of them carry over to the next month?
Yes.
Like to repeat themselves?
Yep.
Even though you accomplished that one?
Yep. Yep. Yep, being a good father. Yep.
Being a good son would be a
Yes.
family.
Yes, being a good son. Yes. Okay, anybody got any questions? No? All right. So that's that. Did that make sense? The goal setting stuff that we talked about today? Anybody feel as if they don't really need to set goals? I mean, and I'm not gonna if you guys really don't feel like you need to set them, it's okay. Some people don't set goals and they do just fine. But by and large, most people, especially people that are really successful, they set goals on a regular basis.
That's what it seems like. It's that either you're getting by or you set your goal for successful.
Absolutely. I like that. Similar to getting by, one of the things that I think is, that a lot of people do, and I think that if you guys really can understand this concept, it'll really help you out through life. You can either go through life existing, or you can go through life living. You can either really live, or you can exist. When you just exist, we talked about it a little bit last week. You can either be a pond, or you can be a river. Okay? What we talked about last week was a river has life. It's constantly flowing. And it's just constantly moving and constantly working. And there's life in a river. A pond just exists. It's just a body of water. It's just a dead body of water that just is lifeless. Just there. It's just existing. So you can either go through life existing, or you guys can go through life living and really, being vibrant. Okay? And so the goal is for you guys to actually not just exist. You guys want to do more than just exist. Okay? So on a scale, we always end the same, fellas. Scale of 1 to 10. And then the last thing is what you will take with you. What was it that you learned today, or that you got today, that you were able to take with you and apply outside of you? Okay. So let's start in the middle. And what's your name again? Can't remember.
Brian?
Is it Brian? Is it
Brian.
Brian?
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
It says Brian.
I'm not gonna say it. That's like you calling me Danielle, right? In Spanish, right? Because how do you say Daniel in Spanish?
Daniel.
Danielle. That sounds like a woman's name to me, right? No. In English, it sounds like a woman's name.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna call you Brian because that's not how you say your name. I'm gonna call you. How do you say it again?
Brian.
Brian. I'm gonna call you Brian.
I'm just gonna call you Christian.
So, Brian, scale of 1 to 10, and what's your takeaway?
Give you a 9.
Okay.
I'll start like mapping out my goals and stuff and achieve them faster.
Cool. Thank you, sir. What about you, sir?
I would say 10,
10?
because goal setting can like help you a lot, like to do somewhere in life, and like to accomplish things.
Okay.
And then you have to be like real focused of what you want in life, so you can accomplish it.
Absolutely.
Goals like short-term goals like help you stay focused.
Yes. Yes, it does. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
7.
7?
Yeah, and I'll just start writing out my goals.
Okay.
How many accomplish them.
Okay. You didn't have them written out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you see how it'll help you if you do write them out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, like when I sat down just at the number 1, I almost like wanted to like throw the red card, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, because like just because I don't write them down doesn't mean like I don't have like
Right.
because they're always gonna be with me, and
Right.
I know what I have to do to complete them.
Absolutely. I agree.
Take my days day by day.
Absolutely.
And accomplish what I need to.
Absolutely. How come you didn't red card me?
Oh, you could, dude.
Should've spoke
I saw
up.
him.
I got
He
a
took it
red
all out.
line.
This thing is bad. I could just
I
make it.
was gonna throw my gonna throw this at you, but
You should have done
It works.
Like make conversation.
it did.
Is there anything else that you felt as if you didn't really agree with?
No, not really. I mean, I thought today was like a good day. Today was something like just that main point that I told you that. Yeah, I didn't agree with that.
So by the time we finished, did you agree with it? By the time we
Yeah.
finished talking about writing it out, did you agree?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree that writing it out will be helpful.
Okay.
I just don't think it's like completely necessary.
Okay. Helpful but not necessary.
Yeah.
Some people work better with different things, hands-on or not, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's different, so.
Okay. I can agree with that to an extent because we have some people who they get into design, and you have some people who just design things just straight from their head.
Yeah.
One of the things to consider though is like an engineer. Although an engineer may know how he may want to build something, even beyond an engineer, maybe someone that's in construction. They may, in their mind, know what they want to create. A carpenter may know what he wants to create. But if he actually has the dimensions and everything written out right there for him, and the other thing that you may not that might challenge you if you just keep it in your mind is a date of completion. Do you have so for the goals that you want to accomplish that you have in your mind? Do you have a date of completion for that stuff?
Mostly.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna say something that's gonna challenge you. Ambiguity. Remember we talked about, I asked you guys know what ambiguous means?
Vague.
And it means vague and uncertain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you say that you mostly have the dates of completion, that's ambiguous. You want to be right and exact. Because if you go to somebody with something that you might want to accomplish or you might want to do, and it's not exact, and it's some ambiguity there, they're not going to take you as serious. So for your own sake and for your own good, it'll be helpful for you to be really exact, really precise, and to have that. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so yeah, you're right. You don't. How did you say it? You don't have to, but you what? How did you say that? Necessary is what?
It's helpful, but not necessary.
Helpful, but not necessary. So I hope that helps.
Johnny?
Oh, I would say it's 7.
7, 8, 78. Dang, that's much more over a 10. I'll take a 78.
Let's not get cute.
All right, I won't get carried away.
My dad is always trying to get me to do like the goal setting things that you've been saying.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. Like I'd always say like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and never really done it. Like my dad's always been doing it for himself, and I would.
Your dad writes goals?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like for everything. I would claim him to be a successful person.
Okay.
But it's not like the kind of thing I want to be doing.
Okay. Any particular reason why?
Well, like when I see my dad doing stuff, like he always has to be busy. And he's always like, if he comes home, like from work, like he'll be working out in the backyard, like constructing something, helping out. Like he's just like a workaholic, I would say. So I just don't want to be put in that position. Like he finds happiness in doing work.
You know, we'll talk about that later, whenever you have a chance, because we can get into like a long discussion about that. You don't have to write out a bunch of stuff to keep yourself busy. And the other thing is, did you have that conversation that I had with myself when I was your age and I was like, I am not going to be like my dad?
Yeah.
I had that conversation. And you know now what? I'm just like my dad. You can run as much as you want, but most of the time, if your dad is a good dude, and he's a good dad, and he's a good husband, there's nothing wrong with being like your dad. As much as he probably drives you nuts and gets on your nerves, because my dad drove me nuts and he got on my nerves, but he's a good dude. People don't have anything bad to say about my father, and I'm probably just like him now. And I even find myself quoting him and saying some of the stuff that he used to say. And I used to be like, my dad is such a dork. And now, guess what people say? Guess what people say about me? You are such a dork. Because I sound just like my dad. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing, man. If your dad's a good dude, man, there's nothing wrong with that. You know? But if you feel like there's some changes that you need to make and you don't want to be like your father in some ways, then do that too. So, but there's nothing wrong with it. But like I said, I had that talk with myself. I don't want to be like my dad. I'm nothing like my dad. And I'm just like him. So, since we only have one person in the back.
I'll give it an 8. And the takeaway would be how to get done what I have to do instead of what I want to do. Like, do what I have to instead of doing what I want to.
Priority. Gotta prioritize. All right, Hood.
I give it an 8, and it is further installed beliefs and things that I've learned before in very close, such as my mom. My mom will eat this up. She loves this stuff.
Does she? What does she do?
She's a mom. She works. She's like a secretary for construction business.
Okay.
And then she got a job.
Okay.
She's a mom.
She's got 4 kids.
Yeah.
4 kids. Who's the oldest? You?
I would give it
Okay. 95. So I got a 78 and a 95.
Alright, and then I'll take out of this argument. That it's like to most people it's important that I write down goals, and for me it can be important also to write down goals. So I'm gonna start writing down most of my goals now. And I'm actually gonna like follow through, because most goals I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll do that
but I don't, so I'm actually starting.
Is there anything that you think can help you to make sure that you accomplish the goals that you write out?
Just something to keep me on schedule.
Okay, good job. All right, thank you, sir.
I'll give it 10, just because I was like something very takes in this class.
How come you didn't give him 10 last time?
I didn't give it 10 like every week.
I don't think so.
Did you?
You did
Yeah.
You gave him 10 every week?
Every week that week, except for the very first one, because I didn't know.
But you learned something.
Alright, anyways, so,
Liar.
what was I gonna say? Oh, I have goals, but this helped me realize that I don't have them. You know, I have them like written down in a binder. You know, the date of completion, everything up there, up until I don't see them every day.
Okay.
They're just kind of in a binder,
Okay.
so I don't think about them every day. So,
How often do you look at them?
every time I sell knives to customers,
Okay.
I share it with them. So, or if I go to like a team meeting for like with my manager, I share it with them.
Okay. So are they just goals just for that?
No, it's everything in life.
Okay. Cool. Thank
You want to buy some knives? I give it a 9.
you. Okay.
And,
Why not?
Why a 9? That's what I choose to give him.
Why?
It's
You choose that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
good. And I'm like a little anxious now to go back. Like I haven't looked at the goals that I written down for like a long time.
What's the
Like a year.
while?
Like a year.
Okay.
Like I have them. I even know where they are.
Yeah.
I have this. I have like my important documents thing where I keep all my important shit, like my vehicle title and stuff like that. Yeah, it's in there. And I just saw it the other day, like flipping through.
Now,
it.
before you saw it the other day, did you know where it was?
Yeah, I knew it was in there.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I knew it was there, but it's like, it's not very detailed. There's some parts of aspects of it where it's more detailed than others, just because I had a better idea of where I wanted to go and how to get there with the short-term goals. Like, they're mostly more long-term goals, and they don't have like the short-term goals. They kind of between
Get to
now
the
and then
long-term,
to
yeah.
get there,
Yeah.
and
Why did you have short-term goals?
because at the time I didn't know what I needed to do. But I'm a little anxious to go do that and look back at it and to like fill it out now or how it's changed or what I have completed and haven't completed as far as the short-term goals that I have written down.
Okay.
I'm gonna say fixed car.
At the end of the day, fellas, it's about taking this stuff and incorporating this stuff into your team goals. And all of that stuff should be incorporated together so that you guys can accomplish what you want to accomplish, not only individually, but also as a team. More than anything, I really wanted you guys to take away the stuff that we talked about during the first hour, because that was really important for me, is for you guys to really be able to come together as a team. Because the more that you guys can come together as a team, the better you guys will be individually as well. Okay? Because what you'll do is you'll set a much higher standard for yourself personally, so that you guys can help each other get to where you want to get to as a team. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, fellas. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for your time. See you guys next Tuesday. I'll find out from your coach when we'll meet on Friday.
I think Friday will be the best day, but he may want us like, we are like struggling doing some stupid easy shit that no one is doing for some reason. I don't understand it.
Actually, all but 2.
But
Happy
we're gonna be
birthday.
running.
Happy birthday, man.
On the 27th, y'all better remember.
What day is the 27th?
I don't know.
Happy birthday to this
You don't know?
Saturday,
It's Friday or
Saturday.
Saturday?
Saturday.
On the
Saturday.
25th,
Oh, Saturday.
Your birthday's on the 25th?
Thanksgiving,
Is it really?
swear to God.
I'm calling you. Wednesday
Happy
night.
birthday!
Thursday. I'm calling you Thursday morning. No, Thursday morning at midnight. I'm calling you. No, Thursday morning at midnight. You're an idiot. That would be Friday morning. That would be Friday morning. At midnight. You're an idiot. Thursday.
How?
We work Thursday night at 10 p.m. to Friday morning at 12 a.m.
Thanksgiving is on
You're an idiot.
How old will you be? 19?
Yeah.
So you guys are only 2 days apart?
Yeah.
Were you born in the same hospital also?
No.
Count it.
Maricopa. Irish Memorial Hospital. American Memorial.
I don't know, or probably Miguel.
There we go.
You guys have a great Thanksgiving.
Oh,
thank you.
No, Dad, you want it, bro? You on my shoulder? I'll take you out if I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Megan called me.
What do you think?
Yeah. 27.
Right now?
Have a good one.
You wanna come with me? I'm going. Hey, Skylar, are you driving?
All right, boss. I'll see you next week. And I'll call Luke for you also. And talk to him. I'll probably end up going. But I took one of the kids, the kid that I took to U of A. I took him last Friday to see his son play football.
So you want to change it to?
It depends. If he is around here in January, he'll probably train here. But if he ends up, going off to school, we're trying to get him down to either to U of A, to ASU, or back to South Carolina where he's from, to like a Carolina school, whether it be North Carolina somewhere over there or somewhere in South Carolina. But if we can't get him to one of those schools by January, we'll probably train him. So, but I'm hoping that he gets out of here. He gets to, to U of A or somewhere like that. Because like when you transfer in like that, it's so much more advantageous. It's you increase the possibility and the opportunity for playing time and even and being a starter if you can get there in January. So that way you can go through spring ball and spring practice and all kinds of things. You can train with the players and with the coaches and they get familiar with you. So it just really gives you a better chance and a better opportunity to go there and get playing time right away. So I'm really hoping that he's able to go to a school in January so he can do that. So that's the best. That would be the best thing for him to do.
Do you think it can be possible if I can start training like next week?
I mean, as long as
Or the week after?
see, right now what he's doing is he's getting his son ready for a workout that he does up in for the Army All-American Combine. So that's what he told me. He said he's getting his son ready for the Army All-American Combine. So that's what he's spending most of his time doing right now. So in terms of how soon you'll be able to, I'm not sure. You might have to wait until January.
Really?
Yes, because that's when his son goes. His son is going. Okay, so to help you understand what his son is getting ready for, his son is one of the top high school football players in the country. Okay, with him being one of the top high school football players in the country, what happens is his son is invite only. So there's a company that invites the top high school football players in the nation to come to a game, a football game. It's an all-star game for high school guys, and then only seniors can play in that. But then they also invite the top high school juniors to participate in what they call the combine, where they run the 40-yard dash, and they see how fast they are, and they do position stuff. They don't put on pads or any equipment or anything like that, but they go and they do position specific stuff like running pass routes and the quarterback's throw and different things like that. And you can only get invited to it. Well, this kid is so good, he got invited as a freshman in high school. And he got invited again as a sophomore, but he didn't go his sophomore year. But they usually only invite juniors. So it's now that he's a junior, he'll go back. So he went his freshman year, didn't go his sophomore year, and he'll go back again for his junior year. So he's getting him ready for that, and that's really what he's gonna focus on and spend his time doing it. At least that's what he told me. Because even the kid that, that wanted to go over there and train, he told him, he said, I might not be able to train this kid until January. He said, because I'm getting, Devontae ready for the workout in San Antonio. So that workout takes place in San Antonio, and it's January I think the game is the 8th. He's not playing the game though. I think the game is the 8th. It's on a Saturday. So they'll be there like Wednesday through Friday. Either Wednesday through Friday or like Tuesday through Friday, I can't remember. So that's, until he gets done with that, that's, what he's gonna be, spending most of his time doing is getting his son ready for that. So you just got, like I said, I'll talk to him myself, but in terms of, being able to tell you if you'll be able to do it that soon or do it, next week, that's something that he'll have to, let you know if he'll be able to do. But I'll talk to him.
Thank you very much for everything, man.
You're welcome. No problem. No problem. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
See you
Thank you.
Tuesday.
Okay.